Hi, this is Ed D, and I'm here with Brian Bannon and Dana Kellio at the Classic Car Show in Watermill. So let's spin those oldies and check out the classic cars.
It's a show. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, look at you. Like, what are you talking about? This is a Lamborghini.
No, that's a Lotus.
Look at that.
We heard it was a Lotus, then we heard it was Brian said it looks like a Lamborghini, but it is a Lamborghini.
It is.
This is you know what this looks like? It looks like a car out of the early James Bond movies.
It could almost be. It looks a bit like the Lotus of James Bond.
That's right. That's why we thought it was a Lotus. I do.
The one that went underwater.
Yeah. What's your name?
Tony Dunn.
And where are you from?
Southampton.
Oh, terrific. This is a beauty. This is something you don't see every day.
No, it's quite unusual. It's unusual design. Technically, it's quite advanced for its year. It's got a terrific power plant, not very big, but an awful lot of torque. You can see the top speed of 155 miles an hour, and you can get there in no time at all.
I would think so, except up out here on, on
yeah, you'd introduce yourself to the local Southampton police in real short order.
It's absolutely flawless. It's a beautiful body and a beautiful paint job, and it seems extended for what we expect this car to be. I mean, as far as the length of the car.
Yeah, well, Lamborghini wanted to build something in the order of an Italian Rolls-Royce. In other words, something that wasn't just a plain two-seater, squeezed-in tight cafe racer. So he put 4 seats in, big engine in the front, a lot of luxury, and it's got very low, graceful lines to it. It's a real Autostrada cruiser at high speed.
What year was it produced?
1974.
So back in '74, it had power-assisted disc brakes.
Yeah, vented brakes all around.
That must have been technology, high technology at that time.
Yeah, they were feeding on all their racing experience and building it all into a package like this.
It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's called the Espada, and it is a Lamborghini, and it's just something special that you're not going to see everywhere. You show it often?
No, not very often. It belongs to a local architect who's very keen on supporting events like this that go towards the Watermill Community Club and everything, and he made a point of asking us to please bring it along and show it so that people can see a little something different from the Corvettes and that kind of thing, which it is.
Oh, it certainly is. It's absolutely gorgeous, and you got to walk around it and ooh and ah, and it really is something special. Listen, thanks for being here.
Thanks to WLNG to care and come and see this.
Oh, well, we're glad to be here. It's a lot of fun. That Bronco's still for sale, Brian.
Tell us, Corwith Auto Body. We certainly have been there many a time. You have classic cars that you certainly work on, and also last time I think you had one of the race cars over there too. I think last time we were over there.
We do a little bit of everything. We've branched out. We do lift kits now in cars, suspension work, aero kits. Like you see the 2010 Camaro over there with the aero kit. We just put that on. We've painted, did body work and painted several of the cars here. That really nice Chevelle over there, Paul D'Angelo's car.
And when Gary Sapien had a problem with his orange Porsche,
Oh, that was a heartbreaker.
if anybody doesn't know the story, I don't want to. It's not really a personal story, but Gary had his car for a month, and him and Chris Buckout were driving somewhere to pick up something or move something around, and they took Gary's Porsche, which is a limited edition orange Porsche, beautiful car, and he ended up getting behind a truck that was throwing rocks.
No, the dump gate on a,
The dump
truckload,
gate.
on a truckload of bluestone
That's
going
right.
down Scuttle Hole Road.
Yeah.
The dump gate came open, and it hit like 12 cars going down. He was the first car in the line. Broke
That's
his
it.
headlights, and it chipped the car all up.
It was just a sad story.
Just a heartbreaker.
And so now Gary now drives around with the license plate frames to go with auto body on it, right? No, but he got that from Storms, and then he ended up a month later almost bringing it into your shop.
Yeah,
Did a great job.
yeah.
How hard was it to find that paint?
But he said, no, it's a stock color.
Oh, it's a stock
We can
color?
buy
Okay.
the paint, yeah.
One
We
of
have
those-
our own mixing machine. We
One of
can
those
make every
Beatecker
color.
paints or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the things that we have to talk about real quick is certainly this is a remote that Paul Sidney would always enjoy. You've known Paul.
I knew
So
Paul
many
since
years.
he started the radio station. Paul
Yeah.
did a lot of work with my mother through the Watermill Community Club years ago. The Community Club had barbecues on the greens and stuff. WLNG was always there in the 60s,
Yeah.
you know, into the 70s. And Paul was always there.
And Paul was...
Mainly because he wanted to get fed, I think.
I think that was it. No, that's the honest truth. We're not saying...
I realized why he was there all the time.
Charlie, we're not saying anything bad about Paul. That's the honest truth. But you know what? Dana and I do the same thing.
You bet.
Why do you think Michael Mussolino's getting free plugs today? But yeah, Paul, it was a sad story. And but you know, one thing that's great about WLNG Radio, there's a little bit of, I hate to say this, there's a little bit of Paul in all of us at WLNG Radio. But it was normally not, you know, when we go out to dinner, there's a little bit of Paul's food on us.
Yeah.
But in this case, there's a little bit of Paul in all of us. And every time we crack open that microphone, we say, okay, how would Paul do this?
Well, you know, Paul, and go back to my North Sea Lions Club days with Alan Cameron. If they had a dinner meeting and Paul was there, he and Alan Cameron could name every person in that room
Yeah.
that came from the entire length of Long Island by first and last names and their wives' names.
Really?
He knew them all.
Yeah.
How can you remember that many names?
And Alan was certainly busy with, the Little League.
The Little League.
Yeah.
He started the original Southampton Little League in the 50s.
Yeah. And, you know, and I could see, and you know what the funny thing is, I can still see Paul holding court up in heaven right now, you know,
Yeah.
down on this day.
Yeah.
And he gave me some sunshine
He
today.
said, okay, we'll give him a little sunshine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be overly zealous with
No.
it, but this is perfect right now.
But I do have to say, I did have a nightmare remote this past summer. It's because I was using one of Paul's radios on the broadcast, and I don't think he liked me using it. So the broadcast was a disaster. So Paul, I apologize for that on the radio here to you. But again, we're sitting here with memories of Paul. So you got some awards to give away too, and
We've
people,
got a few different trophies this year.
people get to choose.
The People's Choice Award,
Yeah.
and we added a Committee's Choice.
Oh, good.
We, the committee, don't always agree with the people off the street, so we're going to give out our own trophy this year. And we've got a couple secret judges walking around, and there's going to be another half a dozen trophies for different things.
And there's always the DAK award, which
I give an
Dana
award
ends up
every
giving
show,
an award.
so.
And that's normally now one guy that's wearing the WLNG T-shirt around here was one of the recipients in years past. So Dana doesn't
Yeah,
like
Buzz,
to
yeah.
you know, say it on the radio until everybody is away and he turns down the microphone. So he has favorites here as well. So.
I thought that young lady just by the window here was going to get it.
She's in the running.
She's in the
She's in the running. Excellent, Charlie. Thank you for stopping
She's
by.
driving an 07 Toyota, but what the heck?
See, that old joke of me bringing in my 2000, my 1997 white Dodge Neon.
That's right.
I got rid of my Neon, and now I got the Mercuries.
Yep.
They're still coming in.
Classic.
Yeah.
Charlie, thank you for being with
I
us.
can
here
tell
on
that
the
one's got solid lifters. I just got to hit a ring.
Yeah, you can
I
hear
can
it.
hear that stuff now.
You can hear a gnat on the other side of the room whispering his name.
Charlie, thanks for having
Thank
us.
you, Charlie.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
guys.